ओम नमः शिवाय। आज के सत्संग के कार्यक्रम में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज सत्संग में मेरे साथ मेरे बहुत खास मेरे जो भी मैं हूँ आज उनके उसके कर्ता धर्ता सब कुछ मेरी अपनी बुआ जी और मेरे फूफा जी भी साथ में जुड़े हुए हैं, मीनाक्षी बुआ जी और क्रिस्टियन फूफा जी, एंड वी वेलकम देम एज वेल। और इसलिए टुडे आज का सत्संग मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों भाषाओं में करूँ। I will speak in Hindi and English in both languages today. Welcome also in our कार्यक्रम, in our program Satsang. जैसा कि हम हर बार करते हैं वैसा ही वो सत्संग हम वैसे ही करेंगे. We will do it like every time we do. We start with a normal 15 minutes of understanding what are we trying to do. और जो लोग हमारी साथ पहली बार भी जुड़ रहे हैं यूट्यूब से, जो पहली बार भी देख रहे हैं, उनके लिए भी कि समझने के लिए कि हम क्या करते हैं, दैट हम पहले 15 मिनट मेडिटेशन को समझते हैं, ध्यान को समझते हैं कि कैसे आवश्यक है आज के समय में ध्यान और कितना आवश्यक है, और फिर हम अगले 15 मिनट उसे प्रैक्टिस करते हैं उस थ्योरी को, एंड देन वी उसके बाद हम सत्संग करते हैं. So the first 15 minutes, we understand the theory of how actually cognitively our cognitive brain is working and how can it help in current time to get to your full potential, learning how to focus, understanding the basis that everything of every action is the focus. The key point lies there. And if we train our brain to focus, we can actually excel in every field, whatever we want to do. So we, as a cognitive scientist perspective, also we understand today from this side as well that our mind is very strong, active part of our brain, of our body. And if we can train our mind in the right direction, we can actually use it to get to our know and know ourselves completely. So this is how we start. इस तरीके से हम समझते हैं कि कैसे दिमाग, मस्तिष्क हमारे शरीर हमारा कितना महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है, और अगर हम उस मस्तिष्क का सही रूप से उपयोग करें तो हम उससे लाभ उठा सकते हैं. And we also understand that with the practice that it naturally brings, if we learn to focus, what do we do for in this practice, that we understand all our problems or joy, everything is part of thoughts and emotions which come to our brain. So we try to control it for next 15 minutes, for some minute for ourselves, that okay, we do not let any other thought come and win it, and we consciously choose to go in that direction, that for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever your time is, time is relative, but if we choose ourselves to focus in that direction, we later on come to that point. This is what today's time call also mindfulness, that where you are not in future and not in past, being completely in the moment, free from all the thoughts. And if we practice it continuously, regularly, it can, we have seen it also, like our mentors and our people who are joining it also, and naturally, cognitively as well, that it brings you at the level of the patience, the stability, the peace within you, that increases, which is actually also solution outside of your outside problems. तो जब हम ध्यान से अपने आप को, अपने मस्तिष्क से अपने आप को विचारों और अपने भावों से मुक्त करना सीखते हैं, अपने आप को अपनी इंद्रियों का सेवक नहीं उनका स्वामी बनाने का प्रयास करते हैं अपने मस्तिष्क का प्रयोग कर, तो वो हमारे अंतर के साथ साथ सारी बाहर की समस्याओं का भी समाधान लेके आता है. हमारे अपने आप में ही वो उन चीजों का समाधान जो हम नॉर्मली नहीं ढूंढ पाते हैं, नॉर्मली जिनमें हमें परेशानी मिलती है, हम अपने आप ही एक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग टेक्निक्स अपने अंदर डेवलप कर लेते हैं. It can be any mantra. Mantra is not a mantra is very important from the traditional perspective. From the every mantra has its pronunciation, its meaning, its value. But what is every mantra doing? Basic part is in mantra meditation, where you say that you learn to focus. You learn to focus your mana, which is also said in Ayurveda, man ekagrachit karna, in ek or in one side, because it's always diverted so hard, so fastly, and it is not in our hand. We know it also in the unconscious life. And in today's time, when there are so many diversions, so many possibilities that our mind and our emotions can so easily be diverted, it's very useful for the new generation also, that they learn to control it and to take it in the direction where they like to, if they can. And that's the practice which we do. And we also suggest that if we do this practice every day, any time of your day, anywhere, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, day, morning, evening, night, doesn't matter. But if we practice it, then we generate those neurons, we generate those hormones in our brain, that it should bring to that inner peace, that relaxment that you are with yourself. तो ये जो प्रैक्टिस, जो अभ्यास हम करते हैं, विद्या और सपना ने लेट ज्वाइन किया है, तो विद्या और सपना आज का सत्संग मैं दोनों भाषाओं में कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे साथ मेरे फूफा जी और मेरी बुआ जी भी जुड़े हुए हैं, और वो भी साथ में हमारे साथ सत्संग कर रहे हैं. तो मंत्र का कोई, जैसे जो ये पहला पार्ट तो हम जो हर बार करते हैं वही है कि जो मंत्र has its own meaning, it has its own pronunciation, it has its own, every mantra is different, but what all the common thing they all do is to learn how to focus in one direction. If we say we can make our own mantras, we all can. I mean, these mantras are made by someone in the end. These are language. Sanskrit language it is in, so it is made by the people who were living there. Whatever mantra works for you, if you can make your own mantra, that is ultimate, best. Please go ahead, and we suggest that also to all our friends, to all our people who join us. You can make your own mantra, but important is behind that you learn to focus yourself. For example, there is a mantra Om Namah Shivaya which we use, and it's nothing else that we say. The meaning of that word is that, okay, this all is one omnipresent energy which is everywhere, which is around us, within us, that energy which we greet. Nama is greet, and this is exactly the literal translation in German when we say Gruß Gott. So it's actually greeting that omnipresent energy which is all around. We have in our mind, our I is very big, but with more science coming to the understanding of collective consciousness, collective intelligence, we are coming out of individual intelligence and individual consciousness. And this we have seen कि अपने पुराने समय में, अभी तक के समय में, ये इंडिविजुअल इंटेलिजेंस से परेशानी होती है, अपने आई की वजह से, अपने मैं की वजह से. This individual intelligence has given a lot of troubles, and also given a lot of relaxed the life, that is also right. But on the other hand, this individuality has kind of also caused a lot of problems because of their I, because of their greed, because of their fulfillment of individual. But the moment you are starting to become and starting to talk about collective consciousness, collective intelligence, collective emotions together, then we are talking about we as one unity. And we as one unit, and that is something which today, from the science perspective, they are also talking about, and we are understanding that this has been talked long back, from thousands of years. This is what they have been talking about to the path of peace, which knowledge is fortunately also bringing now from the science perspective. तो ये ज्ञान की बात, ये बातें कि ये हम सब कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस है, कलेक्टिव इंटेलिजेंस की बात हमारी संस्कृति बहुत सालों से ये कहती आ रही है. और ये अच्छी बात है, सौभाग्य की बात है कि अब ज्ञान विज्ञान भी उसी की दिशा में आता है और समझता है कि हम अपनी इंडिविजुअल कॉन्सेप्ट से बाहर निकल के कलेक्टिव कॉन्सेप्ट्स की तरफ ध्यान कर सकें. And for that principle, to understand how this collective concepts work, learning to focus yourself, this actually brings a lot of stability, stabilizing yourself, freeing yourself from thoughts and emotions, actually. That brings also in the meditation, like for example, that breathing practices, which you also talked about, where you are stopping breaths. This is very important now, again, in that stage to control your brain, to focus, not to get many thoughts in your brain if you want to be at that state. And that is a principle that is also part of yoga, where we practice that to learn and control your senses. So, as I said, जैसा हम हर बार करते हैं कि यही this is the basis of our understanding that why it is important, how this will work, how it can actually help our lifestyle to become more satisfied with ourselves, to become more relaxed and more peaceful with ourselves. That's the problem, is that if we are satisfied with ourselves, the life is different. The perception is different towards life. If we are more peaceful, अगर हम और शांत हैं, तो हम उसी वातावरण से, from the same environment, perception is different. We all are perceiving from our senses and from our from our senses till now, 5 of senses. But when you are peaceful mind, will perceive more than unpeaceful mind. एक शांत दिमाग अपने वातावरण से ज्यादा ऊर्जा ग्रहण करता है जहां एक अशांत दिमाग से. And for that, we practice this every day. We can also practice. It's beautiful. That's what we call meditation. We sit as we sit, like to sit, we can sit in a comfortable situation. And the important part is the next 15 minutes, as you like it, you can sit. It's up to you, the asana to take. But they all have their own meanings also, that they say Gyan Mudra, where your energy, you want to take the energies. Actually, you want to focus, stabilize yourself, take out your thoughts, okay? अपने आप को सभी विचारों से बिल्कुल अगले 15 मिनट के लिए मुक्त करें, free yourself from all your thoughts. And today we will chant Om mantra and we will meditate with Om. And this is a very strong and intense meditation. Sit relaxed with your backbone straight. Take a long breath. Exactly after, if we see that after the meditation, uh, right after the meditation, when we focus and we are practiced for that, it is also natural that if we, some people, some in the beginning, you will also get sleepy, you will also get bored. But this is all how it starts. Whether for 15 minutes, we can even keep our body calm, consciously. This is how we understand that consciously, first we start by calming our body and then slowly, slowly calming our thoughts. And that's the place where we reach of this mindfulness they talk about. Where you are completely full of, where you are completely full of this movement. You are free from those, for a very small moment, it happens with this practice. And when we practice it for a longer time, we make it a part of our life, for sure. Then it is part of our life, that calmness, that ruling. सो ये जो अभ्यास, ये जो प्रयास हम करते हैं, ये जो उसके बाद की 5 मिनट जो हमें पूर्ण शांति का आभास होता है, वो स्वतः ही अगर हम अपने अभ्यास में दिनचर्या का हिस्सा बनाएं, तो स्वतः ही वो जीवन का हिस्सा बन जाती है वो शांति, और अपने हर काम में हम वो शांति कैरी कर पाते हैं. And then we can carry that peace, that calm in each of our tasks. In each and every task becomes more patientful, calmful, and beautiful. Life becomes beautiful, and the people who live like this, for them, then life becomes bliss, joy. They talk always this. that every breath of your life is bliss, bliss, joy. It is not worth giving it for stress. If we can make it out, it's also not possible for everyone to stay always in that state of joy. But with these practices, everything would make possible. So अगर हम अभ्यास करें, प्रयास करें, तो अपने जीवन के हर एक क्षण को आनंदमय हो बिता सकते हैं. और इस आनंद के लिए, इस जीवन के सुख के लिए अपने आप ही जो बहुत आवश्यक है, जो कि हमारे यहाँ अलग अलग तरीके से कहा भी गया है कि सर्वप्रथम आप एक उपासना पद्धति तय कर लेते हैं. कोई भी आपकी अपनी पद्धति होती है. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपका विश्वास क्या है, आप एक उपासना पद्धति तय करते हैं. उपासना, स्वाध्याय, उसके बाद सेल्फ एनालिसिस. Then so this is how there are 5 steps. They define it also in our literature. Many places they have defined that you choose one way of practicing, somewhere learning focus. Somebody do it statue worshipping, somebody does it meditation without statues, somebody don't use the mantra meditation, they meditate on their breathe, only breathe in and breathe out. So it's up to us. हम सब का अपना तरीका हो सकता है. How, what kind of personality we are, we will choose that kind of way. So there is multiple ways, whatever fits to our way of living, we choose that way. And then the second step is swadhyay, is always analyze yourself, analysis, analyze yourself. How are you improving? It's no one else, someone outside who is going to approve us. It's actually our own approval. It's within you. और कोई आपको नहीं अप्रूव करेगा. स्वाध्याय से हम अपने आप जान, अपने आप को अप्रूव करने के लिए स्वयं को सर्टिफाई करना. और तीसरी स्टेप है संयम. So after analysis, self analysis, the third is the patience, that we hold patience. With patience, that's what they also say, that you water plant many times, but when the weather will come, when the time will come, then the fruit appears. So what all we do is watering the plant. And then it is seva, service, and samadhi. And then it is getting this samadhi is the state where we talk about that you have an perception of yourself not only as a body. And this perception is exactly this perception which we are talking about after meditation, that 1 minute of peace. जो हम ये 1 मिनट की भी शांति हम महसूस करते हैं, 2 मिनट की शांति या ध्यान की जो शांति महसूस करते हैं, उसी शांति में स्वयं को लीन कर लेना समाधि. That you arise to that true nature. This is the true nature of oneself. It is that we are not only this, but you certainly perceive staying in that state when you are out of your thoughts and emotions, that it's not only a body, it's all one. We all are one. Samadhi, and that is what you are equalizing or summing yourself with the one universe. But इससे पहले ये 5 स्टेप्स तो हमारे पूरे जीवन के लिए अपने आप में अलग अलग तरीके से हम प्रयोग करेंगे. और उपासना पद्धति हमने जैसे अपनी तय करी है, उसके बाद का जो बहुत आवश्यक स्टेप है वो है स्वाध्याय. उस पर निरंतर ध्यान दें, अपने ऊपर स्वाध्याय करें, अपने समय में, अपने आप में, जब हमें समय मिले. क्या हम अच्छा कर सकते थे, क्या हमने अच्छा किया, और क्या हम और अच्छा बेहतर कर सकते थे. केवल क्रिटिसाइज स्वयं को ना करें, स्वयं को दोनों तरफ से देखें. सी द गुड ऑफ यू, सी द बैड, वेयर यू कैन वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ. देयर इज नथिंग कॉल्ड perfection. There is nothing called ki you cannot be. This is imperfections. We all are imperfect in certain way. तो अपने आप के imperfections को समझना और उन्हें जितना दूर हम कर सकते हैं उस तक पहुंचाना, वो हमारा कार्य है. And that is also actually being Nishkam. That is actually the meaning of also what does it mean without Nishkama. So it is without the karma or the actions, the bad deeds, or which you call, if you want to live, that is being Nishkam. ये जीवन अपने आप में निष्काम जीवन की तरफ आगे बढ़ाता है. मन में शांति के साथ अपने सभी कार्यों को करें और जिम्मेदार बने अपने जीवन में अपनी समस्याओं की समाधान स्वयं ढूंढने के लिए. Find your own solutions yourself. Be responsible to know your solutions, to find your solutions, and take responsibility to actually find your solutions. Be a problem solver. Okay? जहां पर भी आप जाते हैं अपने आप में, don't look, when there is a problem, there is also a solution. It's all in the end the mindset. And that all mindset becomes positive, optimistic, naturally in the direction of solving techniques when it is peaceful. And this is the true nature which we are talking about. That when it is peaceful, when you are carrying that peace within you, it's natural that wherever you will go, you will add the value in that environment. By your presence, by your smile, by your just basic character, what you carry with you, the peace you carry with you. जब आप अपने मन की शांति को धारण करते हैं तो आप हर वातावरण में जहां जाएंगे वहां स्वतः ही आप उस वातावरण की वैल्यू, उस जगह को अपने आप से उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ा देते हैं. अपनी शांति से, अपनी मुस्कुराहट से, अपने आचरण से. It's not what you actually what you take in from the environment. It is about what you give it back. ये आवश्यक नहीं कि आप क्या ले रहे हैं, ये आवश्यक है कि आप क्या दे रहे हैं. आप वातावरण में वापस क्या दे रहे हैं, आपका क्या आचरण है, आप उससे परिभाषित होते हैं, आपको उससे जाना जाएगा. अपने आचरण में वो सुंदरता, अपने मन में वो शांति का जब हम जीवन में मिलाते हैं तो अपने आप ही जीवन सुंदर और आनंद हो जाता है. और ऐसे ही हम लोग हर रविवार में जो ये बातें करते हैं, सत्संग करते हैं, इसका उद्देश्य यही है कि आप लोग जो नई जनरेशन के, जो स्पेशली इंडिया में, भारत में जो नई जनरेशन है, वो इस बात को समझते हुए चले कि अगर हमें अपनी जो संस्कृति में, हमारे कल्चर में जो वैल्यूज हैं, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट और बहुत वैल्यूएबल है, बहुत थॉटफुल हैं, बहुत गहरी हैं. The values, this is what the main goal of this satsang, this कार्यक्रम, this program is also for the young generation in India, that they are not diverted by or they are not diverted only by the values which we learn from West. Learn from West, it's very beautiful. There are a lot of things to learn from Western culture, but there is very deep, very valuable, thoughtful values which are there in the culture of our own Indian culture. And not to forget that, not to leave them behind, practice them within yourself. This peace is actually what we all have within ourselves and we all are seeking for. इन द एंड यही हमारी संस्कृति में भी कहा गया कि हमारे सब के भीतर, हम सब के भीतर सबसे जो गहरी परत है वो है प्रेम और शांति की. वहां कोई मैं नहीं, वहां कोई कुरीति नहीं, वहां कुछ नहीं. उसके ऊपर हमने चढ़ा ली हैं अनेकों लेयर, अपने सोच की, अपने मैं की, अपने अनेकों चीजों की. उन परतों को हटाएं तो सबसे गहरी स्तर पे हम सब समान उस प्रेम और शांति के स्तर पे हैं. So in the end, this is exactly that we all carry that deep inside within all of us. We have that love and peace layer in all of us, which satisfies us, which we all want to give, and which we also want to have. This is the basis. This is the basis in all, not only human being, in every natural entity. This is the deepest layer. Over that, we have got multiple more layers now of our own I, okay, ish, I, and then comes our own thoughts, our own multiple thoughts, experiences which we have gone through. And those layers build up more and more, and we start identifying ourselves with those upper layers which we have built in. This is just the layer which we have taken from the environment. The deep who we are is the same one layer, loving, peaceful, and there is nothing else if we can get that peace. That we all carry within ourselves. It is our insecurity, it is our layers above which we have gathered that we go on and try to solve them in multiple other ways and in a unpeaceful way, certainly. Otherwise, peace is the way. Peace is what we all are seeking for. और इसी वजह से हमारे यहाँ की हमारी संस्कृति बहुत सालों से कहती आ रही है ओम शांति शांति शांति। हम जब शांति पाठ पढ़ते हैं तो अंतरिक्षगम शांति, पृथ्वी शांति, रापा शांति, हम सभी ग्रहों की शांति, हम when we read our shanti part, this shanti part is made to, we are referring to each planet's Earth, Sun, we are from here generating those vibes from us. That is being that, okay, you generate those energies, vibes by your vocal statements and mantras, that you are talking about peace, having that peace and harmony in the nature. That if we all stay that peaceful, we can live with very with very much harmony. You see the harmony between the planets. They are having such beautiful harmony within themselves. Why? Similarly, human being can also or would also in future, when the knowledge appears, this is how it should be. That knowledge appears and humans are then can give back to this planet, can make this planet even a better place. And this is what they are trying it in certain way, and knowledge brings it more. The most and the best way they can give something to this planet is not to take something from it in the way unconsciously. Be more peaceful. Being peaceful will actually not disturb the environment. For an example, एक उदाहरण के रूप में मैं बताता हूँ कि I was in a garden, once in a garden, and I realized that when I was not in that garden, there was a flower, there were 3 flowers around, and there was a butterfly flying from one flower to another flower. So that means that Umgebung, that environment is having its own life there also when I was not there. And if I can be there in such a way that the butterfly can still fly from that flower to another flower without any fear, without any disturbance. That's the attitude, that's the character, that's the peace which we are talking about, that we are in the part of environment, we are enjoying every smell of the flower as well, but we are giving it back in such a way that we are not disturbing it. We are not annoying it, we are not taking it away, we are flirting it, we are giving it back, we are working together in that way. तो जैसे अगर आप मान लीजिए एक गार्डन में फूल से एक तितली दूसरी तितली की तरफ जाती है और आप वहां पर नहीं है तो भी वो तितली एक फूल से दूसरे फूल की तरफ जा रही है, तो हम उस प्रकृति में ऐसे हो पाए कि हम उस चीज को डिस्टर्ब किए बगैर कि वो तितली हमसे प्रभावित, हमसे स्ट्रेस में ना जाए, वो भागे ना वहां से, और अगर हम वहां बैठे हैं उसके बाद भी वो तितली उस फूल से उस दूसरे फूल पे जा सकती है। तो वो सुंदरता है, वो शांति है। वो पीस है, उस पीस को कैरी करने की बात है कि हम उस शांति को अपने साथ कैरी करें हर जगह अपने वातावरण। दैट्स वन सिंपल वे। ये बहुत साधारण सरल तरीका है, सबसे सरल तरीका, कि आप कैसे अपने आसपास के वातावरण में डिस्टरबेंस की जगह जॉय, आराम आना, शांति, पीस फिल कर सकते हैं, भर सकते हैं अपने आप से, अपने आचरण से। और दूसरी तरफ से आप ऐसे भी बच्चे आपने देखे होंगे, सपना साथ में है तो वो देखती होंगी कि वो जा रहे तो हम जाएंगे तो चारों तरफ से सारे फूलों को उखाड़ते हुए जाएंगे।
यस भैया।
You've also seen the nature. It can also be that one is going and taking all the flowers away. Yeah, because it's also human nature. I want to have it everything.
यस
But this is exactly what we are saying, that in our practice, the best way we can, this is beautiful, that not to pluck it up away and take everything, instead work together with the nature. And today with science also, we are understanding also in the Western development that we cannot live without fulfilling nature. Yeah, this industrial development has brought this information that we have to think of the nature as well for the development. And then at least we are working now, and this is exactly which would, like, the sustainable development is actually the start of actualized life. That actually, or you can say it in another way, that actualized life is the basis of sustainable development. Naturally you will start developing sustainably when you actualize the true nature, actualize yourself, and which is also in different models we talk about actualizing yourself or know yourself. तो आज के सत्संग को यहाँ पर हम, सो वी फिनिश द सत्संग टुडे हियर फ्रॉम माय साइड, बट आई विल आस्क यू सपना, हाउ यू, व्हाट यू अंडरस्टैंड, क्या तुम्हें क्या समझ में आया आज के सत्संग में?
यस भैया, तो बेसिकली मैं सुन नहीं पाई, अभी जो सुन पाई तो इसमें मुझे यही समझ आया कि मतलब जैसे प्रकृति है वो, तो उसको हम नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाना चाहिए हम लोगों को। और मतलब जैसे हम वहाँ पे हैं तो उसको मतलब एंजॉय करना चाहिए। जैसे वहाँ पे मेरे मतलब खुद को जैसे हम लोग वहाँ पे हैं, कहीं पे भी हैं, तो वहाँ पे मतलब किसी भी चीज को मतलब डिस्टर्बिंग नहीं होना चाहिए। मतलब हम लोग के होने या ना होने से कुछ फर्क ना ही पड़ना चाहिए, मतलब इतना ज्यादा शांति होना चाहिए, मतलब धैर्य होना चाहिए, मन में होना चाहिए, तो इसके लिए और जैसे आपने बहुत सारे एग्जांपल दिए, जैसे तितली का और बच्चे। हाँ, वो तो होते हैं बच्चे, बहुत चंचल होते हैं, तो वो मतलब वो रास्ते में जो भी पड़ेगा हाथ में तो उसको उखाड़ते जाएंगे, तोड़ते फोड़ते जाएंगे, तो ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहिए।
उनको
क्योंकि
सिखाना भी
मतलब
ये चाहिए। वेरी गुड।
उनको भी उनको भी हाँ, कि मतलब हमें इन सब चीजों से नुकसान नहीं करना चाहिए। वो तो ये नेचुरल है, कितना अच्छा होता है सब। तो ये सब था।
और कैसे संभव होगा ये, उसके लिए क्या आवश्यक है?
इसके लिए इसके लिए तो ये जरूरी है कि मतलब ध्यान करो, और मतलब मन की शांति रहेगी तो सब शांति शांत होगा। तो इसके लिए हम लोग करते हैं सत्संग।
वेरी गुड। बहुत अच्छे। और ये मन की शांति रखोगे तो अपने जीवन में, ये तो एक छोटा सा उदाहरण दिया मैंने वातावरण का, या आसपास के जो भी पर्यावरण है, पर आप हर चीज में एक्सेल करोगे। whatever you will do whatever you will do, if you are focused, if you are energized, if you are peaceful, patience, these are the skills which they develop in the end after long practices of 30-40 years of experience. Who is really actually the sitting at the best? Why are they best? The big company owners or whatever they are. Why? Because they can take good decisions with patience, peaceful mind. Yeah, their decision making is actually making them separate. उनकी ये ही क्षमता और ये डिसीजन मेकिंग अपने आप आपके अंदर आएगी जब आपके अंदर संयम, शांति होगी। वेरी गुड, टू गुड। ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ो, अच्छा करो, ठीक है?
यस भैया।
वेरी नाइस। आज के सत्संग को हम यहाँ पर समाप्त करते हैं। मेरी बुआ जी और फूफा जी आज मेरे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं और वो भी सुन रहे हैं। उनको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हमारे थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस, टू लिसनिंग टू अस एंड फॉर बीइंग हियर विद मी, विद अस। व्हाटएवर एक्चुअली जो भी आज हम हैं अपने आप में, आज मैं यहाँ हूँ तो वो ये है, तो मैं यहाँ हूँ। इन सब के लिए सपना, ये बच्चे जो हम ये करते हैं इन बच्चों के साथ, so this is all we can give it further, because somewhere we have, आज जो मैं आपको सब सिखा पा रहा हूँ, बता पा रहा हूँ, जो भी ये कह पा रहा हूँ, this is something which is all learned from the experiences which I have had with these two wonderful people in my life. I'm blessed to have you and thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
ओम नमः शिवाय।